Welcome to the 9th Island, man. It's your boy Simone Raider. Obviously, I don't got my co-host with me, but I got rookie linebacker with us today, Amari, Ferrari. Gainer, man, how you doing?
Yes, Sirski, doing great. Blessed, ready to go.
Man, thanks for coming on, man. I know we was talking before, and then it's funny that I ran into you last Friday during the AAPI event, but you guys were doing stuff around the facility and stuff like that, though, man. It's funny because I initially said hi to you, and I was like, wait, is that Amari? Because I never seen you in person, so I was like, I had to look again, like, that is the. So that's why I came by and said what's up to you, man. But how's the offseason been so far, man?
Yeah, it's been so far so good. You know, it's been great to, finally get settled in to, being a Raider, embodying that whole dynamic, got the older guys in, showing us the ropes, showing us how it is, to last 10 years in the league and how to, be a vet and sustain. So, I mean, it's been great to, just buy into everything, the program, all the coaches pouring into us. So, I mean, it's been great. It's been real great.
No, that's good. And I know we talked a little bit. You're from Florida, Tallahassee. How different is it, like, on the East Coast, Florida, and then coming over here to Vegas? Is there much of a difference or not? Not really. Have you seen it yet?
Yeah, I feel like the only, kind of noticeable difference is, of course, like the time zone. You try to schedule me and you're like, no, my time, no, your time,
Eastern and Pacific.
Exactly. So this is different that way. And, just a little bit more drier heat. So, I mean, just making sure you're hydrating because, in Florida, you see with the humidity, and here, it'll dry up on you, and drop on you quick. You'll forget you sweat. You feel sticky. So I feel like that's just the main thing, the climate. But I mean, everything else, it's just been great. Definitely seen a lot more casinos than I've seen in Tallahassee. We're the capital in Tallahassee, so it's not even legal to have casinos. So I mean, it's different dynamic, but definitely blessed. Keep my head on straight and staying dedicated to the process.
Well, how has OTAs been? Because I know you guys just started that this past week and stuff like that. How has that been so far?
Yeah, it's been great. Because I mean, we had the rookie mini camp and it funneled right into the OTAs. I mean, you have different terminologies for different seasons, but to me, it's football and to get ready for the season. And so I mean, it's just been great. Like I said, to just be out there, have fun, flying around, doing what I love, playing football. So I mean, it's been a great time being out there with the guys, and it's been a blast.
Has it settled in yet? Like that you're in the NFL now? Like you play for the Raiders and stuff like that?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it settled in as soon as I got on that flight. Tallahassee, said I love you to my family and everybody, and after that, haven't looked back. Just been all in, dialed in, and ready to go. So I mean, it's just been great. To be a Raider and wear the black and silver. I
want to dial back to the draft a little bit. Obviously you were an undrafted free agent, man. How was your draft? Like how was the whole experience and stuff like that? And did you have a chip on your shoulder not getting drafted? And did you expect to get drafted?
For me, just because I trained down at XPE, Fort Lauderdale. So for me, it was it's been story of my career. Control and controllables. So I mean, when you learn that, and you have that inner peace with God, and you have a great work ethic, everything's gonna work out for and for His favor. So I mean, for me, it was just control what I control. Like I said, work out, go as hard as I can. Run the fastest 40 as I can. Test well, and put myself in the best possible position, to make it hard for anybody to pass up on me. So I mean, just watching the draft, it was so great seeing my guys that put so much work in, poured so much work in, and to see the fruits of our labors to come to fruition. It was just an amazing time. Drafted or undrafted, I mean, it's once you're in the door, you're in the door. And I mean, you definitely see it once you get to the NFL, but sometimes when you're kind of going through that process, it's like, I want to do this, I want to do that, but God gives you what you can handle at the moment, and then after that you get plentiful. So just being here and keep my head on straight and just doing everything in His glory has just been great. Just to be out here and to be able to have the success I've been having early, and I've just been enjoying it.
Man, I respect it a lot, man, and I by the sounds of it, I know you're big on your religion too, man. And same here, and that's one way to go about it. I know a lot of people could be pissed off and like yada yada, but God puts you in positions that He knows that you could come out of, and especially for the Raiders. And I've told this to a lot of the players that were undrafted that we've talked to, at least, is that sometimes it might suck not to get drafted, but it really doesn't matter where you get drafted. It's just matters what you do in the league. And then for the Raiders, we have a lot of good like undrafted players on the team that done real well. So, you know, I'm hoping that, you know, you go out there and ball out and all that. But what's one thing that you're looking forward to, you know, I guess for the rest of the offseason and going into the preseason?
Yeah, I mean, you know, the same thing, you know, that's been going through my head, you know, since I came out here on my 30 visit, you know, before the draft.
Yeah,
was, you know, when I'm here to, you know, hone into the playbook, know every position, know every linebacker spot, you know, dominate special teams and be the ultimate team player, you know, encourage my teammates and, you know, be that guy that, you know, is being an asset on the team and providing that, you know, positive impact towards the organization. And then, you know, I mean, if you do that and, you know, you're genuinely yourself, I mean, everything else will fall in its place.
Out of all the teams, why choose the Raiders?
Yeah, so I mean, when I came on my 30 visit, like I said, like I just fell in love with it. I mean, just the people, you know, it felt like home. You know, everybody was, you know, family oriented. Everyone cares about you, want the best for you, and you know, welcome me in with open arm. You know, since I've been here, you know, and I mean, it's just been great. You know, when I walked into the hotel, we got the team hotel.
Yeah, the M.
And I saw a Ferrari. I was like, it's meant to be.
It's a sign, dog.
It's meant to be. Ever since then, I was like, I want to come back. And I mean, when they called me in the 7th round, they were like, we picked him. We still want you.
Yeah.
I mean, it just gave me, you know, the peace of heart. And I was like, yeah, like, I mean, you know, if I'm still available, you know, I'm ready to go. And I was still available and I'm still ready to go and I'm starving. So I'm definitely excited. Yeah.
The Ferrari nickname, man. Where did that come from?
Yeah, so I was Little League. I played for the Bradfordville Bucks, Pop Warner, and I played running back. And so my fullback, you know, short little fullback, you know, the modern day, like, you know, fullback, just go and hit, you know, don't ask any questions. So he gave me a nickname, Amari Ferrari. Then we also had another back, and his nickname was Shane the Train. And we were kind of like a little 1-2 punch. And so as I got older, you know, I was still running back, but it kind of evolved as I was, you know, chasing down quarterbacks and just, you know, my relentless pursuit to the ball. And so, I mean, after that, it was just a whole kind of persona, just, you know, keep the foot on the gas and keep going. So, I mean, that's kind of how I like to, you know, describe my play style, just, you know, always going, you know, being Ferrari, like, you know, just going at all times. So, yeah.
So, do you have a Ferrari?
No, sir. Negative.
You said
I got the little toy car. You know,
it's just a name.
Maybe they call it an NFT. I might cop that. But no physical one.
Oh man, maybe after one of these checks, though, I'm joking.
Nah.
Oh, but what players have you ran into? Like any vets taking you under their wings yet, or?
Yeah, I mean, just any guy I see, you know, just seeing what they're doing. And I mean, you know, you're still in this rookie stage. So you always want to, you know, observe guys and see, you know, the process. Always seeing Max around the facility. It would just be us rookies and like a few vets. So, I mean, just seeing him and how he attacks the day, how he attacks his workouts. You see that, you want to emulate it. You know, you see Spillane, knowing the whole defense, be able to, you know, make checks that, you know, we haven't even gone over yet. You see stuff like that, you know, like older linebackers, Vaughn, like all of the guys, you know, every vet has their thing that they do that, you know, separates them from, you know, everybody else. So, you know, you want to, you know, hone in and, you know, find the different factors that has people separating themselves and take something from everybody's game. You know, you got Kobe, you got people that's not on your team, you got YouTube, you know, you got different things. So just be able to, you know, be a sponge, soak it all in so you can, so I can be the best player that I can be.
And I know that feeling is going to hit, like once you at least go through the tunnel at Allegiant Stadium, because it be rocking over there, man. And really? I bet for you it's gonna be even crazier. How has Antonio Pierce been so far? And have you like talked to him a bit here and there?
Phenomenal. And I mean, like, you know, even when I came, like I said, even when I came on my 30 visit, I think he tried to intimidate me a little bit with the heat, and you know, I'm fearless. So I mean, I was not gonna back down to it. You know, I was like, I'm ready for whatever. So I mean, and since I've been here, you know, I've definitely, you know, owned up to that challenge, and every day I've been attacking every opportunity with as much passion and persistence as I can. And I mean, he's been great. Definitely a player's coach. He knows what he wants it to look like, and that's the standard. So I mean, and that's what I'm used to, playing for the standard, and I'm excited and I'm ready to go.
Yeah, and especially because he was a linebacker too, you know. Exactly. So it goes hand in hand, and I feel like you one of the luckier undrafted rookies, man. You came out with 53, so a lot of them come out some weird numbers, though. But you know, did you want to try to get the 33 or like the 3 or say Zamir? Can I get that?
Yeah, of course. Typical rookie stuff. Going on Madden, seeing if the number's available and all this, and then you later realize it's not college and they just give you a number. So, I mean, definitely loved, embraced 53. And I know my weight coach, Coach AJ, told me to, take a dive into the history of the number 53 and the linebackers that came through here. So, I'm definitely excited. And, it's such a special number. I'm definitely excited to be able to put my own legacy to it.
So, I know that you're a streamer though, right? Like, so I wanted to ask about your streaming career so far, and I mean, I guess let the people know, where they can find you and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I started streaming Twitch, while I was training for Pro Day. My esports manager, David Chen, he is over at NACL, and he does a lot of the competitive gaming and stuff like that. So he kind of inspired me to him and Gary V. Kind of inspired me to go out and, market myself as far as being an influencer. And it's just in every way of life. A lot of people think that, if you stream, you only stream like, in video games and stuff like that. But also, having that in real life streams and having, my workouts, put my workouts on YouTube shorts, having YouTube shorts, having kids can go, you can watch, different training things, seeing the days of the lives of, athletes and, seeing how I get down and seeing, my beliefs and what I believe in. And I try to do a good job of, expressing that through all my social platforms, whether it's Twitter or X, Instagram, everything, so it's been fun, streaming, get to connect with a lot of my fans, and also, being on there, gaming with the boys and, competing. Everything's about competing. So that's been the main thing.
No, that's awesome though, man. Because I love gaming, man. That's my go-to thing to do when I'm just chilling and stuff like that. So
get on.
See that? No, we got to, man. Yeah. We talked a little bit. So what games do you stream or that you're into as far as right now?
Yeah, Madden, mainly Madden, and then I like GTA, and then I like.
Do you play the role play on GTA or no?
I don't know how to set that up. I've seen T Grizzly stream it, and I've seen other people stream it, but I don't know how to do it. So it's normal GTA.
Okay.
Me, online, stuff like that.
Nah, because I'm heavy on Fortnite, so that's what I be playing most of the time. Yeah. I wish I could stream though, but what's your favorite game overall?
My favorite game overall, I'm gonna have to go with Madden since NCAA didn't come out yet.
Bro, I know NCAA.
It's not on the table yet, but right now I'm going Madden.
Well, I'm sure you're gonna get it though, huh?
I got to.
Are you in the game or?
I think it cut off, but we'll see. See how everything works. With NCAA, you never know. So, but I think it's just this next year coming up. So.
Okay.
A lot of us guys may be cut off.
Yeah,
so.
I know that would have been crazy. I missed that game, man.
Yeah,
it's funny because I did check out your Twitch a little bit, and I came across one of your clips. So when you was blowing somebody out with the Ravens, and they hopped off, man.
Yeah,
it's gotta be like the most satisfying feeling when you just chilling there and they just hop off and stuff like that.
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of people, you got to think about a lot of people that you play, they. Like me, when I go into playing Madden, I'm thinking like, okay, like I'm actually trying to read your offense, and I'm probably gonna call the defense like I'm genuinely gonna call, like normal defenses that I'm probably gonna play, and then I'm gonna, adjust. I'm gonna be the linebacker. I'm gonna adjust off of your formation on offense, and I feel like a lot of people don't think about that.
They don't. I don't.
Like, cover two.
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of like cheating too. But that shows that you can see, like you read it, and maybe that goes into real life too. But I'm not gonna lie. I ask Madden all the time. Whatever he wants me to do, all right, I'll just do that, and I'll switch it up if I need to. But that's awesome. For the most part. Did you have a team growing up?
Honestly, I was always a players type guy. Like I would see players that I like, and I'll just watch those players. I mean, I feel like no specific like team that I was just like, oh, like I'm a diehard this, I'm a diehard that. Of course, us guys from Florida, we typically ride for the teams that are in Florida growing up. But I mean, as far as like the NFL wise, I love Max. When I was kind of watching the Raiders, and just a long history of Raiders and the Raiders fans, and full circle. Now that I'm on there, going to be in the game. So, I mean, it's definitely exciting.
Now you get to be a Madden instead of NCAA.
Exactly. That's even better.
I'm probably going to have to adjust the rating, just put it on 99.
A little bit, yeah. For right now.
Yeah. So who were your favorite, players growing up?
Yeah, so since I went to Florida State, my favorite players was or linebacker wise, it was Telvin Smith.
Oh shit! Okay.
That was one of my favorite linebackers, and then Derwin was probably one of my favorite safeties and stuff like that because he was like that hybrid linebacker type
Safety,
deal at Florida State where he rushed and then he dropped, and then he also wore 3, and then he wore 33. So it was like that body type. So. So it was like, you can model your game after him, but at the same time, you got to know yourself too.
Yeah, and you'll probably see him a couple of times because you play LA, and then
and my boy that I played with at Florida State, Asante Samuels, he's over there too.
Then you guys had a lot of ballers on Florida State. Now that I'm thinking about it, and then Jared Verse got drafted.
That was my roommate.
Man, that's crazy.
Around.
And it's crazy. Oh, well, lucky for you because, well, one, Vegas isn't that hot this year, knock on wood for now. But then you get to have training camp in Cali. Will that be your first time in Cali or?
Yep, that'll be my first time in Cali.
Hey, that's crazy.
Sure. Yep.
Okay.
This is my first time on the West Coast when I visited my 30 visit. And, now we're West Coast.
Hell yeah, now you're a West Coast kid. So what? Are you going for Kendrick or Drake? It's like, I'm not West Coast.
Oh no, I'm definitely Team Drake.
I'm Team Drake too, bro. Yeah, everybody be like, man, you ain't no real Raider fan. What?
Yeah, every time I hear the diss, I'm like, it's not real. It's not real.
It's like, I ain't gonna lie, it does. It's a banger though. That last one that he dropped though. But what's something that that the Raider Nation is getting out of you?
Yeah, just like I said, a God-fearing man, someone that's ambitious, someone that is going to be here for the team. Is going to work hard and take love every minute of it. Do it all with a smile. Hard-nosed, hard-working guy. It's going to run to the ball and play with passion. So that's been the main thing about me. To lead by example and to give everything to this game. This game is giving me everything. So it's not just about me. It's about the name on the back and the name on the front. So, I mean, it's to make both of those names proud and to, be myself. And I feel that's the best thing about me. Be myself and everything else will, come together. So, I mean, it's just a blessing to be here and to be sitting with you.
Man. But I'm happy to sit here with you, man. Any Raider, man. It's always great. But, you've been in Vegas for probably a month or so, right?
A few weeks, yeah.
Yeah. So, what's your favorite thing to do? I guess outside of football, out here at least, because there's a lot to do out here.
Honestly, there's a lot of good restaurants here. There's a lot of good food here. And then we went to the golf event. I saw a passion for golf. So I mean,
and you did?
Yeah, I mean it was real fun. I feel like I like the golf rides a little bit more, so I probably got to tweak that a little bit. But
it's the Ferrari aspect of it.
Yeah. But it's fun, just to do something you're uncomfortable with. Be comfortable being uncomfortable. So I mean, just to do something new and to dial it in. Because I always play baseball, so I was.
Oh, okay.
It was like stay away from any golf swings because we don't need you dipping in your swing and all that stuff.
So does that mess up your swing a little? You got that little baseball swing still in?
Yeah, because
I hear you're not supposed to move your leg or something like that.
It's two completely different swing emotions, and I mean, one you want to keep your hand up and drive through. The other one you want to dip. So it's different. It's a whole new game, and I mean,
But I hear when you get into golf, man, it's it's really addicting. Yeah, and that's another thing. You can play it when you're 80 years old and just have a good time. And I see you guys did do that event. Was it a Raider event, or you just went out?
Yeah, it was a Raider networking event. So we got to see a lot of the past Raiders. I got to swing with Teo. He got to teach me a few.
Teo Johnson.
Yeah. And just got to see a bunch of people and connect with a bunch of people and connect with my teammates a little bit more.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all still new, so I'd be able to do that and see each other off the field and smile, have a lot of camaraderie together.
Yeah,
so it was cool.
We had a pretty big UDFA class that we brought in, and even the rookies. Are there any rookies that you're kind of close with right now, at least?
Yeah, I feel like me and Tom are pretty close, just because we're both backers,
Oh yeah,
we go in at the same time, Mike and Will, or we call it Money, and it's just we'll go each other rooms, study the plays, see what we'll do different situations. So when we get out there, you know, we're on beat, we're on cue, and you know, it's no drop off. You know, when Luke, Devon, or you know, Spill, you know, come out, it's just, you know, it's just no drop off, and we make sure that we know our stuff in the film room and also on the field. So I mean, it's been great to have, you know, another backer, you know, with me, and to be able to, you know, go through this process together.
It's a funny story because that day at the event, I seen Tommy walk by, and I was like, "Yo, what's up, Tommy?" He's like, "Oh, hi." I was like, and somebody noticed him. Because I know you guys were going back and forth in the cafeteria and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's my guy. Yeah.
What would you say is like your ultimate goal this year as a rookie?
My ultimate goal is to make the playoffs. I mean,
yeah,
you know, we kind of getting, you know, the reminder, you know, of reality of the situation, and it's to do whatever I can to help that happen. So to, you know, like I said, you know, to be a servant leader, to be a leader by example. So just to work hard and to, you know, run on off the field, do everything, do all the little things right, and to, you know, just help us win. I feel like that's the main thing. You know, that's our slogan: just win, baby. So
sure. See, you're already learning, dog.
That's all we want to do.
Have you met Mark Davis yet?
I have not yet.
No,
yes, sir.
I guess as a linebacker, what if you had to choose between the two, blitzing the quarterback or standing coverage? What would you rather do?
Oof. I feel like, you know, as a linebacker, you want to go get that quarterback. Anytime you can get that quarterback down and go, you know, chase him and get him uncomfortable. You know, it makes the people that are in coverage, it makes their job a lot easier.
So who's one quarterback at least in the NFL that you would want to at least get a sack on?
Probably any of them. I mean,
just anybody.
Yeah, any of them. The biggest rival here is the Chiefs, so it had to be Patrick Mahomes. I mean, that's the biggest rival. We want the top dog, regardless. I mean,
they are the top dogs, and they're in our division. It's crazy, and that's why I feel like the defense. I mean, the defense was coming together last year, but I feel like now with the whole offseason, I know AP has his hand on this whole team. So I mean, I hope that, you know, we could run it this year. We could be the top dogs in the AFC West. I wanted to ask you some quick questions. What is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is probably Wolf of Wall Street.
I like it. I'm not going anywhere. That's a good one right there. Yeah. Your favorite TV show?
TV show. This is probably a good one. I probably haven't watched like an actual TV show in so long.
Yeah.
I've just been watching straight football. Let's go Shark Tank. Tank.
Hey, that's what's up. Maybe you take some business on there, man.
Yeah.
Mark. Oh, shoot. And that's one thing I didn't even bring up, but like the fact that you're doing the Twitch thing and kind of getting into like the, you know, the content part of things, I think that's huge too, because, you know, the NFL is always, you know, always considered the not for long league. But if you're building something while you're doing it, you know, that could last even longer. I think that's great though. And is that where you're trying to take that Twitch thing? Or are you just doing it for fun, or you want to be like Ninja or something, like where you're just chilling and?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's a little bit of both. You know, you want to have that, you know, aspect where it's like, you know, you have that fan involvement and, you know, you have that engagement. But on the other hand, you know, you're just kind of doing it for fun. Something kind of, you know, just inside doing, you know, staying out of trouble. You know, everybody sees what you're doing because you're on Twitch.
Yeah.
And, you know, you get to play with the guys. I mean, just playing with my either former teammates or teammates I have now and competing. I feel like that's like, you know, the main thing about it. People can see, like, you know, a lot of people, they don't see you outside of a helmet. So to be able to have that aspect where you're outside of a helmet, they can see your face and have that recognition. It's, you know, it's real cool. You know, you have like all these other sports, basketball, you know, baseball, where, you know, people see your face. I mean, but a lot of people, you know, like you said, people might not be like, oh, like, hey, you recognize me?
Yeah.
You know, we always wear helmets. So just be able to brand yourself. And I mean, you're probably going to see a lot more and more with the, you know, with the NIL coming out. You're going to see a lot more people, you know, try to build their, you know, personal brands and, you know, establish that. So, I mean, it's always great to whatever you can do, you know, do it in a, you know, a positive, healthy way. And, you know, always keep the main thing, which is, you know, football.
Yeah.
But if, you know, you have some free time, some off time, like you said, give your mind a break. I mean, it's just a good little leisure activity to do.
No, that's awesome though. I'll probably tap in and stuff like that. You ever get into like any tournaments or no?
David has invited me to some, but I think I got to build. I got a little bit more building to do before I start jumping out there talking about tournaments. So if I'm doing a tournament, I want to win. So I'm not trying to just be a face card for a tournament.
No, no. What would be your to-go pregame song?
Oof. So we got to go. Honestly, this is probably totally related. I'll give you the two, but something I do before pregame is I play the Halloween theme song.
Oh, shoot, Michael Myers?
Yeah, I play that because I heard that Kobe did it. He just kind of put yourself in that mindset. Just like, because Michael Myers, he doesn't celebrate his kills. He just
does that, moves on.
To the next, So it's that mindset of just, kill and go on to the next. You make a good play, don't dwell on that play, get ready for the next play and dominate that play. So, I mean, it definitely gets me in that mindset. But if I were to name two, it's gonna be Kodak, Rocket Man, and then we're gonna go FCG Heem. Let's go Shina, SCG Heem. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that's them two Florida rappers. So yeah, you might not know who they are, but it's two good artists that have good lyrics. I feel like. And a pregame is all about lyrics. Like, you can have a good beat. Sometimes a good beat's nice, but like if I actually can feel what you saying, and like I can relate,
motivate
to it, okay,
you,
like getting money, like okay, let's do it. You know what I mean? So yeah.
If you had to put a Mt.Rushmore of linebackers all time, who would you put on there?
So that's five.
Four.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go. Dick Butkus.
Okay.
You have to. I mean. Then we're gonna go Ray Lewis.
Okay.
Then we're going to go Brian Urlacher. And then we're going to go – I got one more now.
So it's the trickiest one. Is that last one?
All right. I'm just going to go I'm going to go with Patrick Willis.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Niners. Sheesh. Okay. So I know the NBA Finals or the NBA playoffs are on right now. Who do you got winning?
What, the whole thing?
The whole thing.
I ain't gonna lie. I want the Timberwolves bad because I like Ants. I like his mentality. I like his dog. But I mean, I feel like the Mavs take him out, then I think the Mavs are gonna win it.
Sheesh. You're the second person to say that too. Yeah. Who you got? Jake Paul or Mike Tyson?
I got Mike Tyson. I mean, you got to go Mike Tyson at this point. I mean, that's a legendary guy.
Yeah.
I mean, just and the fight goes on their permanent record, so it's not like a play fight. So like.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, I gotta go with Mike Tyson just because I've seen his resume. So
yeah. You don't think his age is gonna get to him?
I can live with it being on camera to say that I voted for Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
instead of Paul, and he gets knocked out. And it's like, all right, what are you doing? So yeah.
What's one thing that not a lot of people know about you?
One thing that not a lot of people know about me.
Like a fun fact, I guess.
Fun fact?
Yeah.
Here's a fun fact. Fun fact is. In 2019, after the 2019 season at Florida State, that next year I was about to play on the baseball team at Florida State.
Oh,
yeah, probably a fun fact nobody knows.
Why did you go play baseball?
Yeah, so I was training with my guy Tyler Martin. His dad was the coach, and he ended up being an All-American that next year. But yeah, I mean, I was gonna go to Florida State and play both. And once my coach left, Coach Taggart, I figured out in the perfect time, and so we were, figuring it out, start, practicing and stuff like that, and then met with my coach, Coach Neville, who's like, probably we need to lock in. So, I mean, it was definitely a crucial part in, our dynasty going into like, a COVID year that we didn't even know it was gonna be a COVID year. So it was crazy. So, I mean, going into that, learning a whole new scheme, system, he was like, next year I'll be able to throw to you. And, like I said, God had a different plan.
Yeah, I guess.
COVID happened and, all of that just.
Never mind.
Deteriorated. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, yeah.
Do you ever miss playing running back, though? I know you say you were a running back before.
I feel like as far as like running back, I feel like it helps me at linebacker. I don't miss it because I do not want to be getting. I'm good off getting tackled and stuff like that.
You like doing the tackling?
Yeah, I rather tackle. But as far as like. At linebacker, it helps you to see the holes. Like I'll be like, all right, like if I were to cut, I would cut here because I see daylight right here.
Damn.
And so it's like you kind of have a little bit of BC vision from playing running back. And I feel like a lot of great linebackers played running back when they were younger.
Yeah. Oh, that is true though.
Yeah.
No, do you have a favorite running back though? I guess all time.
Honestly, because when I was younger, I used to wear goggles. So people always would call me Eric Dickerson. So it's Eric Dickerson.
Play for the Raiders too.
Yeah, Eric Dickerson.
But is there anything else that you want to put out there? Do you have any other plans for the rest of the offseason or Memorial Day? I know Memorial Day is coming up.
Yeah, I mean, just like I said, just to grow and get better. Just gonna go tomorrow, Memorial Day, go work out. Then we got legs tomorrow. It's optional, of course, but
but you're there every day.
Yeah, I'm be there. So get my workout in and get ready for Tuesday. Got a long day of practice on Tuesday, and we're back into that routine. So, like I said, just being a pro. I mean, just having that pro mentality. Had it back in college, taking care of my body and all that stuff, and just going through every day like it's your last, pretty much. So I mean, and I'm not just talking about football. I'm talking about in society. Just living your life like God would want you to live it, and going through that aspect, and just to being generous to everybody, respond to everybody, and then when you get on that field, you turn into a different mode. So it's just having that switch, be able to switch it on and on, switch it off, and to be a good guy, and also be a great player. So I mean that's been the main thing, and definitely excited and blessed for this journey in black and silver.
Hell yeah, you're part of the nation now, man.
Yes,
and I can't wait to see you on Sundays too, man.
Yeah.
But with that being said, until the next one, it's your boy Small Raider, and we are out.